WayofFlowingTime here, bringing to you another episode of Resonance Rises. So you may have noticed my different specking of the toolbar, and that is because, there was a bit of an issue with some griefer deciding to shoot the moon and me getting sucked out, but well, that was resolved. I had to give myself back the items, and we still don't know who happened to do it. Apparently, the default portal gun, basically everybody has the same default portal gun, supposedly. So what happens is, if you happen to have it, and pretty much, long story short, I used the default portal gun and it shot me to the moon, and I was a very sad camper. So I got most of the stuff, but one of the only problems is the fact that enchantments, you can't really NEI those back in. Well, you can, but it's not as fun to do it, and I don't know exactly how the items are. But anyways, let's move onward. So the Blade of Icarus is no more, and I had to switch back to Icarus's Folly, which thankfully I do have working, and since ours was removed, its R's imbued enchantment is no longer there to muck about. And so let's get a little started with this episode. I'm gonna have to manually feed myself, I know, shame, but let's just look around at some of the changes that was happening in the general awesomeness. So first of all, let's check through the Nexus. And what are we going to want to check first? Yes. So here is SPC, which is Space Pirate Kane's Spectacular Spleefoseum. So pretty much a spleef coliseum. And if we check, it's actually made by both Space Pirate Kane. I'll just call him Kane since it's probably best and easiest to say, as well as I believe Red, and they made a spleef area. Now I'm not too sure how many people actually know what spleef is. There's Kane's house over there. We might as well take a peek while I'm talking. I don't know how many people know what it is. But pretty much, Spleef is a game that you play in vanilla mainly. And, Shroom Farm. He's making shrooms in here? Ooh, actually, that didn't grow much. Oh, well. Basically, Spleef is a game where the contestants have shovels. Ouch, 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 ouch. The contestants have shovels, and the goal is to make sure that the other person falls in. So you have a shovelable floor that contestants just try to hack at and try to drop the other person. So there's a green, sorry, not a green. How did I even come up with green with that? There's a blue and a red side, and they come out to the red and blue side. You know, red versus blue. And this is the area with snow. You just shovel away, hope you, well, don't rue the day. And a nice wrath lamp. Thankfully it won't melt it anytime soon. And we can go back, and it's well lit in here. And there's also an employees only area where you can do some maintenance and all of the spectator area. And we also have, it's easier if we go like this, basically a viewing area where people are able to view at any time for matches in progress. We also have snow in these. I honestly have no idea what they are. I can tell there's function though, so that's kind of cool. Haha! Can I not put it back in? Apparently I can. Okay, so let's go and go. So now that we know what the Spleef Arena is, and I was playing a bit with Corjante, or Corjante, or anyways, him, Kane, and Red, and we were having a bit of fun. And here is the public spawner. You already saw the skeletons and the blazes. However, there's a new area, and this is for shades. Now, shades are actually unable to be spawned in the nether for some reason, and they're from sorcery, and they cannot get through this fancy curtain, but I can. Haha, let's run away. And they are a little powerful. Now, I made a few items that you might adore. First one, and it's very useful. It's the Touchstone of Midas, which it consumes a bunch of glowstone, and you can see the damage value on it. I don't think it has to be on the bar for it. And it repairs all golden tools that you may have. Golden tools as well as the fanciful and very useful gold armor. Yes, it's very useful. And it's a magic, and this is a magic bane. I obviously changed the name, but the recipe is this. It's just 7 a piece of gold and a piece of iron, and it's, well, has the damage of a gold sword. But there's something interesting about it. You may notice I have a lot of enchantments on it. It has a high enchantability, like gold, and it has Unbreaking 3, Sharpness 5, 2, Knockback 2, and Soul Stealer 4. Whew, that was a lot to say. Okay, so now, does that really matter? Well, Magic Bane is from Xeno's Reliquary. What's interesting about it is for every single enchantment level, it adds 1 point of damage to it. So if we quickly add this up, that's 19 damage points added to this. And any single mob, anyways, 1 hit kill. So let's test this out on the shades. Actually, that's a lot of them. Let's use Icarus's Folly for this, because I do not want to handle these all. You drop something else. You dropped a cog? You're not supposed to drop cogs. So they make a very creepy sound. Let's get 1. Okay. Come at me. Come at me, Shade. There we go. 1 hit. 2 hit. And you may have noticed that the other one was a bit more difficult, and they drop ectoplasm, and also spoil bags. Ho ho! We got, well, the rest of it's junk. But anyway, so we got some nice, lovely little stuff that we'll be able to use, manifest, and basically general kickassery, and just have some fun time at it. So, I think we should continue where we left off last time and gather all the magic alloy that we were getting. Now, I did check what that void barrel was, and apparently it's 128 buckets for a single piece. That is very good. It's very good. Say it's very good? Yeah, it's very good. And maybe one thing I suppose I could do is make this stuff. Though we don't have any phoenixes. And I think phoenixes would be very useful, but the only way to make them are by phoenix eggs. And that requires a golden egg. Actually, that's relative. Which we do kill a phoenix for that to happen. And there's apparently a huge oil spout so close to his base that he has no idea. I had an idea. Didn't want to tell him, because that's just, okay, these are definitely misfiled. I have no idea why I only have sorcerer, but oh well. So what are we going to try to do? We obviously want to get into a bit of the magic stuff as soon as we can, but one of the things that we are going to need to do is make a runic infuser for all this to happen. And rune blocks, that's required. And how do we make these? We're going to need to make a chisel and a hammer. Chisel, hammer, chisel, hammer. Okay, so let's check the chisel first. And the chisel's probably very easy. Wow, that's actually so easy, caveman could do it. Okay, wait. No. Do you know why? You remember the last time you said that? The so easy a caveman could do it? Yeah, I remember. You placed a macerator, a rotary macerator, I might add, onto a high voltage power line, and it blew you back with only half a heart. Don't you dare say that again. Let's spruce things up a bit and not get my butt kicked, and we got 16 pieces of that. And we also have another iron cog, which I suppose we're going to use very soon. So that's a piece of iron. Hey, thank you. Thank you very much. And while I'm at it, might as well pull 3 of those, just for fun. And did I already pull a chisel? No, I did not. Okay, so that's good. So we got the chisel. And we're going to need a hammer. Yes. Need the chisel and hammer combined as one into the hammer. Okay, now you can stop. I done. Okay, so I might as well. I am kind of going back and forth between different things, but you know what? I honestly don't care. So let's make this blaze bow, and I actually use regular arrows. However, what's the usage of making the other arrows? Hmm, ability of this, anyways. I should look that up before using this. And I probably do have some enchanting books. No, I had to throw away my enchanting books because of some issues that I had. I'm not touching that line. But anyways, ooh, we need to get some obsidian, don't we? Yeah. To the lab! No, wait, the lab's back there. To the mine! Shaft. Which is over there. I guess I better get walking. I love getting lost in caves. It gives me such a warm and fuzzy feeling. Geronimo. Okay, so warm and fuzzy feelings over. Now we can go and get... Actually, let's see. Let's get some sticks like here, and get some obsidian like here, and we got some hammers like here. And we're going to need to add this and this, but first we need to get... Actually, this is a good thing that I had so much of this, and... Okay, so how many of these are we... Dang it, we need to get the clay first. Clay, and we have no clay! Hooray! Okay, so we have no clay, that's a nay, and we need to get some clay to stay. Okay, so if we were to ignore the clay requirement for the blank runes, or rather the runes, because those are frankly easy to get, Runic Confuser is also going to require a magic orb, which requires a forge and an orb mold. But it also requires a magic cluster, which requires magic dust, which requires magic, 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 and we don't even have any magic dust. Huh. 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 Okay, so how am I going to make the magic dust again? Yeah, you can tell I am rather new to this. Well, it's nice, really, to be new at this sort of stuff anyway. So let's see, magic dust, magic, magic, magic. Okay, how much glowstone do we have? We don't have much, so we're going to need to gather some more glowstone. But this thing has silk touch on it. So that means when we do collect it, we are going to need to throw it in the pulverizer. Okay, I think I got everything handled. Let's just quickly do that. I think that's going to be a quick enough thing. And I think I might as well do a few more errands while I'm at it. And hopefully have some more Happy Valley fun time or something like that. Oh, look! Piggy! Okay, so we have the glowstone. That is now necessary. And... Fudge? How the bloody hell did I do that? So I pressed it and it just grabbed a stack. Did anyone else see that? Just me? I guess I'm going insane. Okay, so magic orb requires an orb mold, which requires a clay chunk, and it requires, oh, a wooden ball, which requires, oh, that's actually an ingenious way to do that. That's actually very interesting, very interesting. But we are going to need to get a bit of wood, just a bit of wood, and did someone plant this tree here? Well. Let's show the Excalibur! You're dead. Okay, so now that that's over, I guess we can break a tree once again. Is this all we need? Actually, this is probably all we need. Let's use our jetpack so that this is a bit less painful until we fall down to our death. You know, the usual. Okay, so let's make that wooden ball and... Nah. Okay, so wooden ball, ho! You're going to need to go like this, and go like this. And sorry for the slow pace. Usually I like to have things a little faster. However, I do find that these things are a little, Well, I'm learning a new mod. It's a completely new mod, to me at least, and I like to take my time on these types of things because, well, I want to do it justice. So let's do 4 of those so that we'll be able to chisel that stuff out. And let's get our mold. So we got the mold, and what we're do is take that out, and what were we going to need to do? We need a magic orb, which requires a magic crystal, which is actually relatively easy to get. In fact, we're going to use the onyx instead, because we're onyx. We have to be onyx on this. And throw that in, and let's check the recipe again. Ha! Nope, wrong one anyways. Let's throw this in and that in. Throw this in, get that, and we're going to want this recipe. Derp. Okay, so let's go 4. 4 magic crystals, and that's going to be all that we're probably going to need for now. So do we have any glass? Yes, we do. And we also need magic dust. So get the magic dust, and with the magic dust here, and with the glass here, and with 2 of these, I think it's at least working. Let's see, what? Oh, we need the mold. Duh. So orb mold in here, and what? Actually, let's only do with 1 of these. And with this, let's actually do 2. I am second guessing myself, I know, but we're going to want to make this. Okay, so while we're doing that, we're going to need to get netherite. So 1 netherite cog. And that'll require some gold cogs as well. And actually, what does the netherite cog require? It requires, it's going to require that, and it's going to require a gold cog. So we're going to need 3 cogs. I thought I had iron cogs already. No, I must not have. So we're going to have to make that as well. And do we have air lava? We should. Okay, magic orb. We made 1 magic orb. Let's throw that in there. And that's good. And it doesn't seem like we have any of those spare cogs, huh? That is very odd. I thought I could have sworn I had some of them. But I guess... Oh, what the fudge? Did it just consume the lava as well? Because that's not cool. That is not cool. For you shall not pass and all that jazz. Okay, let's wait for this. I'm going to make the gold cogs. Those are easy enough to make. You actually know the recipe by now. It just requires a few plating. And then I'll be back once I got all of those ready to go. So you can obviously tell that all of this stuff is quite intensive in its crafting. It requires a lot, and I do mean a lot of patience to be able to get all this stuff. And also, let's get some of these. Let's get some of those. It's probably going to be a very big pain to actually automate all of this stuff, but that's where all this fun stuff will come into play, hopefully. Let's see, we're going to want to get this stuff. We got the gold cogs, we got the furnace, we're going to need chains, which requires chain links, which requires chain fences, which requires a great chain of being awesome, which I think I have that covered. Let's see, Okay, good. Let's get all those, and we might as well make 2 of these chains. And what are we going to need? Now that we're in here, we might as well... Can I not actually put that on as one of the recipes? That is very interesting. So maybe either something is acting up, it's just how it is. So redstone torches, bam bam. For those of you curious, it normally shows a question mark. But for some reason, when I have it on these recipes, it doesn't. Oh, tinkering. Tinkering. That should be a clue. So we need to make a tinkering station for all this, which requires, hey, look, more iron cogs. And this tinkering station is going to be where we actually build all of this. So it's an upgraded tinker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You would have taught. I should have taught about that. had a pun in my head, yet it didn't work out when I said it. Usually that's how it all goes. Huh. I should think about that later. Ah, ah, So we're going to need a tinkering station. Now that we actually know that, this should be a lot easier. And we're going to need nether brick, right? So, nether, my friend. Okay, so now that we got the nether brick, we can get that, and let's see what we need. We are wood, and let's actually have this crafted for us. And now that we're in the future, we'll be able to get the tinkering station and place it down like so. Haha. And now with this, I wonder, does it actually allow us to bring it up on the recipe? Or is that, nope, it's going to need gold cogs, furnace, chain. Okay, so let's get the chain. One, and we're going to need to get the furnace. Chaffon. Good job. Furnace, and we're going to need the redstone torches. Actually, now that I think of it, this is why we cannot automate this step. Ah, bollocks. I don't think there's any way to automate the tinkering station unless there was some sort of plugin for applied energistics that allow us to do that. Okay, gold clogs. We got that, and let's actually find it as one of these recipes. I don't know why we'd need the K imprint at a later point in time, maybe. Void core, energy cores. Oh God, I don't know. No. I really want later on maybe, but I refuse for the time being because that's stupid. Okay, iron, redstone torches, good. Okay, so we just need our iron, and let's get a full stack of it. Then we'll actually tinker with this, and we might as well get those alloy stuff. Alloy, my friends! So we can all tinker all about this. So unless it actually stays... Oh, it stays! If it stays, then that means there is probably going to be some sort of way to automate this. Maybe some sort of, no, that's too convenient. Okay, we're definitely going to want to look at ways to automate this in the future, but for now we're going to have to not think about that, even though it's going to be very fun to do that at a later point in time. Okay, so chisel, hammer, blank runes, and we got 48 blank runes. Good. And now we're going to need to make 3 of these, and thank you. And are we going to need to do it in the Tinker Station? No, we not, which is nice for a change. Okay, so this, and this, and is this used when we craft it? Yes, it is. Okay, so now we have the runic infuser. Check. Okay, so the runic infuser needs a few things. It needs lava for energy, and it needs one of those fancy it needs runes, and it also needs these fancy orbs. Obviously the wooden one isn't going to work, and it gives a fancy thing like that, and if we pull it out and put it back in, you can see it has a nice little animation glowy thing at the top. But what it does need is mojo. So we need to get our mojo on and get this. This requires wild netherwort in a mixer with magic dust and water, and that is a freaking long process. Wow. So it looks like it's 4 buckets water, maybe. Yeah, 4 buckets of water gets 4 buckets of mojo, something like that. But we're going to need wild netherwort, and it doesn't look like we can get wild netherwort other than nature, so we're going to need to get that. We're also going to so that's going to be fun. So I think I'm going to gather some more ingredients, and then once I figure out some other things, I'm going to play around with the blaze bow as well. See if it's actually more powerful with the arrows. If not, there's no point. Ooh, can I add infinity? This will be fun. See you in a few. Okay, so I was doing a lot of dimensional door hopping and found an oil well, as you can see, and judging by the marker that is on the map right here. And, well, I found this stuff. And this is the elemental ore. Trippy, I know. Let's see. If we were to... Well, I only have Silk Touch, so that does actually help quite a bit. And we got all four. So let's see how we're able to process this. I don't think this is processable by any sort of mod method because sorcery is a relatively... See, I can make facades. That'd actually be kind of cool. Maybe if I could make some sort of elemental block instead of elemental ore. Anyways, I'm supposed to break this, and I think it's probably best if I were to use a fortune pick. But it's unfortunate that I don't have any fortune picks over here. And also, well, it's not like I have to hurry or anything, as these guys are weak. Hello there, sucker! Okay, so I think I'm gonna go get maybe a stack of all the elemental ore, ignoring everything except stuff that catches my eye. One moment, like iridium ore. And then I'll be back once I hopefully don't die. You know, the fun stuff. Ooh, more! Okay, so we got our diamond pickaxe. We're going to need to do, well, there's two things we're going to need to do. One, we need to imbue it with this lovely Fortune 3. And I think Fortune 3 is the highest level we can put on items, though it might be possible for Fortune 4. Nah, it's probably not. So let's see, Fortune 3. And let's put it here for now. And what we're going to do is take all of this elemental ore, and we have slightly more than one stack, one half stack rather, and go and break it. So here you can tell we get a bunch of different crystals: fire, rock, frost, and basically there's a random chance with each of them. Actually, it doesn't look like fortune really affects it much. I'd try my Silk Touch, but, well, considering it's Silk Touch and rather silky, I doubt it'll have any effect. So let's see what we have. We got rock, we got frost, fire, blood, wind, life, water, energy, and regular crystal as well as void. So there's 10 different types of crystals that we have here. And to be able to make anything with them, we are going to need to make 8. And some people have noted that, well, this stuff isn't really magic-y right now, but the main reason is we haven't managed to find any spells in any of the dungeons. We're probably going to need to find a village some other time. And let's see, we can make energy crystals for 1, so I think we can go with that. Okay, so let's go into, it's not the infuser that we need the forge, and it's not the cog mold, but rather the orb mold. Let's get magic crystal, we got glass, and we got these stuff. So let's put that, and can't shift click it in. And there we go. So this is going to take a bit of time and a bit of lava, and I don't think I actually have my lava in here. We're going to need to, actually, do we have a public tesseract for lava? If we do, that would be kick-ass, because I might have a liquid tesseract. Let's see, actually, I don't think I have a liquid tesseract, so that's out of the question. We're probably going to need to make a lava fabricator instead. And then that'll just convert the energy that we have now into energy that we can use tomorrow. Mwahaha. And that isn't... Well, that's rather evil, isn't it? Okay, so now we have an energy orb to complement our magic orb. And we still haven't found any of that mojo, so we're probably going to need to explore the nether for mojo. And what I'm thinking for next episode is that we're going to want to attempt to automate this stuff. But what we'll also want to make is an assembler. Yay, assembler, matter assemblers. Yay. Yay, like no one ever did that before. So we're going to want to find out how to do that and also, well, make a bunch of stuff that will require that. And we need some sort of actual factory here because frankly, this storage method is not the best and needs quite a bit of improvement. So what I think I'm going to want to do in the future is store all these crystals. Probably here will be the best location for them for now. We'll find some more permanent location later on, maybe some sort of dedicated area for crystals. You know, have like a crystal chandelier. Ooh. Can we make storage blocks out of this? Let's see. Usage of the life crystal. We'll be able to see if we can make a block out of this. I highly doubt it. No, we can make life orbs. I guess we can do that, but that's not nearly as much fun. So we're definitely going to need to look at this stuff in the future. Bam! And then we have lava. Actually, one thing I want to check is whether the lava fabricator can output directly to it. Because if it can't, it's not like it matters. Hey, wait, does the liquid duct not even... Oh, bloody hell. Bloody hell. That just can't be. That can't be. Anyways, let's see. Let's get out of this hole and see if it outputs here. Okay, so energy going in. We got lava. It's not outputting directly there. I can tell that. So let's take that back out. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Let's get our 2 obsidian. And what we're going to need to do is make that tank that I was hoping to make before. And it's really unfortunate that... Well, I was talking to Vroom just offhandedly, and he said that he is going to implement the liquid stuff. Oh, look, we already have that. He's going to implement the liquid API info stuff, uncannily, to the future, you know, stuff like that. Let's see. And he said that, well, he will use it, and it will be helpful in the future when we finally get everything, well, nice and relaxed. Like, you know, relaxed. Stay relaxed. Stay calm. Stay calm. And what are we going to need? We are going to need a bit of lead. Let's actually take all of that lead, and we're going to want to make some more of that nice little glass. You know, by this time, I should be able to just automatically, like, and it should be created. I shouldn't have to worry about going out of my way to get this stuff because, frankly, it is a bit annoying. Okay, so let's see. Tank, and I want this portable tank, which is going to need 4. So it's a good thing that we had some of that leftover stuff. And this portable tank will, kind of similar to the ender tank, output directly into the machine. So that is something that will be very helpful indeed. So let's see. You know what? You know what? There we go. So portable tank to the rescue. And obviously this won't work. And let's output that, or rather set to output mode, get that. And we're going to need to put this here. Hey, there we go. And will this output to here? Yes, it does. Which then outputs into here, hopefully. Okay, it's there. And are you not outputting automatically? Oh. This is mojo. This requires mojo. Derp. Haha. Stupid way is stupid. There we go. So he is outputting. He does have the system working correctly, and it was just stupid way being stupid, not realizing that mojo goes into here, not lava. Dumbass. Oh well. Let's see. Nope, we are not able to reclaim the lava there, so let's just void the lava by breaking it manually. And now we have a portable tank. That's, well, relatively useless, so we'll fix that at a later point in time. Well, at least we do have lava on demand, and I'm thinking that something similar to this will be what we want. I'm not even sure how much lava how much energy it requires to use this, but I'm thinking, yeah, seeing as it's draining the Elite Energy Cube, it's definitely using more than these 144 EU per tick can handle. So it's definitely is balanced in this way. Well, that's all the time we have for this episode of Resonance Rises. If you like what you see, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe to future episodes. Okay, where is something that I can kill? Nothing. Oh, hello. Wave time here. Signing off. Have a wonderful day.